Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So I get asked really a ton on streams recently on how do you rank up on Apex Legends. You know, the reality is that you've already heard all this information, and it's probably stuff that you need to hear again. I've been hearing your struggles, and I really want to give some just real honest advice and tips that if you really apply, you're honestly going to rank up on Apex Legends. We're going to cover the high-level topics, but in case you're looking for some fast answers, you just want to get out of here and maybe leave a like to show your support, it comes down to time investment. You got to put the time in. You're probably scared to fight early on. I don't know why a lot of people are hesitant to get into an early fight for early RP. That's a problem. You are failing at your mid to long-range encounters. This is for information doing poke damage. And also you're hesitant to push on damage that you already did. Now, those are the high-level conversations, but we're going to break everything down. One of our videos this week is also going to discuss how to find friends and peeps to play ranked with, and giving some real honest thoughts and advice on it, because there's a lot of people to play ranked with, but sometimes you got to hear the brutal honest truth sometimes even me, to be honest. I think sometimes just hearing that helps. Now, I even struggle with this one a bit, but I've been back on the rank grind for a bit now. I want to hit Masters again and probably even do more beyond that and maybe hit Predator, but it's a time investment to rank up, no matter which way you look at it. And there's a lot in your life, you know. My fiance and I, we're now married, have a baby, and there's work. There's all those important things. But even going from bronze to gold, if you win every single game, can take quite a bit of time. It could be around 15 games if you win every single round, which could even be a bit rough for some of the bigger streamers doing from one stream from bronze to Masters or Predator. That's a lot of time. It's a bulk of time that you have to dedicate. That sometimes is a whole amount of time that people stream just in one sitting. 15 games, again, could average around 7.5 hours. You got to remember the queue time, the round duration, and even scheduling if you're trying to play with friends. Unless you're doing it solo queue warrior style, which means it will require even more time. Yesterday, for example, we did a stream to getting our friend Ducky from Plat 4 to Diamond 4. It took around 7 hours. We had some rough rounds initially, which is why it took even longer than expected. But realistically, who has all that time to devote in one sitting? That could be a week of grinding if you only do ranked 1 hour per day. What if you're really busy and you work? That is the reality. So I implore on everyone, your ranked is not the end-all be-all to how good you are at the game. But what you can do is review your gameplay and be diligent on your time played. Remember to enjoy the time that you play Apex Legends. Enjoy that your time of just playing. It is okay not to do ranked if it's not fun for you. But remember how much you can learn and know that it's designed to be a time sink, and stop judging yourself because of a rank in a video game. Just gonna be honest. Okay, now we got the time aspect out of the way. That's really important. Let's talk about how you can make good use of this time. Time used to actually improve. Now, bronze to gold, you should never fear going into a fight. I mean, bronze, you don't even lose RP just for queuing. So hop in and actually go into engagements. This is how you're going to learn. Fight. It is this simple. If you even get some damage done on an opponent and you get an assist, you're going to get RP. And if you wait for placement, you're going to get points. This is hands down the best place to learn. Then placement alone equals out to around silver or gold. Do not stress about losing RP. I believe everyone can do it. Now, if anyone truly believes that you cannot get out of silver or bronze, I want you to comment in the comment section down below, because we're going to make a video on it. If you're comfortable, we'll make a video. I'm going to coach you through it, and we're going to make it into a full video showcasing that I am that confident that every single one of you in this comment section or watching this video can get out of bronze, silver, and even gold. It's pushing you to take shots, to get assists, and to get eliminations. This is a confidence thing, and I truly believe wholeheartedly in every single one of you watching, because you've already taken the first step. If you're watching content to improve, you have the mindset to push past gold easily. That is how confident I am. So one of you, if anyone, will leave a comment down below. Let me know. If there's nobody, then you are in the right place and the right mindset to push forward. Make mistakes now, so once you push into platinum, you're able to learn from those mistakes. If you get RP based on placement only, it's not an effective use of time. Remember that. Because you got to fight. You got to get into engagements. Make positive use of your time by making mistakes to learn. Now, as you go into Diamond, Masters, and Predator, even some of the higher levels of Platinum, if it's the beginning of a split, you need to learn the art of mid to long range for damage poking. Mostly in pubs and early ranks, you're mostly learning how to fight close range. Everyone believes it's all about your close range encounters, but usually you trade off too much damage at close range, and you put you and your teammate at risk. You need to learn when at the advantage to push off damage and let your teammate push in for you to reset and use your abilities for that reset potential, whether it's a Wraith tactical reset or your Horizon to take height, Valkyrie flying away, Gibraltar to bubble and to reset. There's so many different things. Your checklist should be, do I have a strong mid to long range gun choice to engage? If the answer is yes, you can achieve strong poke damage. Not talking about spraying an R99 at 95 meters. I'm talking about an R301, a flatline, or even a sniper. Someone with a crazy R301 spray is going to dash out easily 120 damage versus 50 of your R99 damage at that range. When you could easily, again, even if you're skilled with the R99, easily trade out your gun for an R301 to maximize that mid-range. And if you're looking for even stronger close range, then of course you can cheese it running a shotgun. You should remember aim punch once someone is at low health and how much it spikes the recoil and kick, which can make it even more difficult if you're using an SMG at that long range. Next question you should ask yourself, if I did damage, what is their armor versus mine? Do I have the health advantage? If you do, you can be way more confident knowing you have the numbers in your favor and work your way in. Information is key. So let's cover that information. Info on damage done, armor type, inventory, positioning, and their utility used or not used. This information as you rank up is why you struggle and how you react to each of these situations. Let's break down these quickly. Armor type. If they out armor you and you cannot output damage, let's say you're using white armor versus their purple, it's time to rotate. Time to get resources. Now, if you need to rotate, perhaps you're lacking healing. Can you not restore your purple armor? Do you not have enough ammo to engage even at mid-range? Or if you cannot put up enough pressure and you have no grenades, wait for utility. These should be all the answers, because if you're in that engagement for far too long, you know what's going to happen. You're going to get third-partied. Speaking of which, how is your positioning? Are you fighting from low ground? Use your utility to rotate. Get a Wraith port to get out of dodge. Use a Horizon Q to fight for the height. Then call what utility was used and what they have and do not. Was a Gibraltar bubble used? If so, you know they're going to have struggles rotating. Did Wraith use her tactical? And now lastly, you have done the work, so if the work is done, you have to push. And it's okay if you fail on your push, but you have to remember that you are winning the numbers game. The next question is, if I fail or lose, what do you do? Ask yourself, how did you push? Why did you fail? You had the numbers advantage. Was it too open of a field? Could I have grappled in for a different angle? Could I have grenaded as I pushed in? Could I have used my fuse to push for grenades? Do I have a Valkyrie to use her tactical for pressure? Could I have used the Gibraltar to push in for a bubble push? If you are winning the numbers game, you have to capitalize. Let's say you threw a grenade and you did 125 damage. You're going to win the encounter. You should win the encounter. But the question is, what if it's from the low ground? Can you get an angle? Can you use the port to go down? Can you use the port to try to get up to height? What is your utility? The takeaway of this video as a whole, and it's the biggest thing I want you guys to all take away, and it's something we talk about all the time on stream, and it's what's important on why you struggle to rank up. Remember that. Use all of this as a takeaway. I hope this video provides some new insights or reinforces your confidence, because honestly, it's stuff that I know you guys know. Sometimes you just got to hear it again to build confidence. If anything was useful, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.